And welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. This week number 3 of the 2026 regular season. And we've got two of the best offenses in football going at it here in this week 3 matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hell, the overalls say it for themselves. The Saints have an 88 overall offense. The Chiefs have an 89 overall offense. And they are going to go at it tonight at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. And again, if you've missed the first 2 games of this regular season with the Saints offense, it's been insane. 51 points in week 1 on the road in Cincinnati, 63 at home last week against the Carolina Panthers. And for the Chiefs, it's a team that is 1-1, but of course you still have Patrick Mahomes. I believe Travis Kelce retired, so there's that, but still Mahomes is leading the charge. You know Kansas City's going to have a dominant offense, of course, 89 overall in terms of their offense. And when you look at the standings again, we are the best team in the NFC South for now. The Falcons are also 2-0. We will play them next week, so it will be a real good matchup in the NFC South next week in Atlanta. Spencer Rattler second in the NFL in passing yards, only behind Joe Burrow, who really, put it together in week 1 against us, even though we did beat that Bengals team by 20 points. Burrow just threw the ball a million times, threw 5 interceptions that game, but still put up a lot of yards. Rattler, though, leads the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns, or second passing yards, or first in touchdowns. Kendre Miller, 203 yards, only 1 touchdown, but he leads the NFL currently in rushing yards, obviously filling in for Nick Chubb. Jerome Ford's doing his own thing as well, but Kendre Miller has been the lead rushing back. And in terms of receiving yards, Chris Olave has only played 1 game, but he's already 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards with 245. 5 touchdowns, obviously, in 1 game. 4th in the NFL is Mike Evans with 236 yards and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, though, Evans has played 2 games to Olave's 1. And that's again, what we got to do tonight. We got to put up points against the Chiefs like we normally do. The lowest points total we've put up this season has been only 2 weeks, but it is 51 points against the Cincinnati Bengals. So let's get the job done on the road in Kansas City. Should be a shootout, should be a good one. It is a rematch of the first season's week number 5 matchup on Monday Night Football between Kansas City and New Orleans. We're back at Arrowhead Stadium. Let's do it. It's the AFC runners-up last year and the Chiefs taking on the Saints. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Saints franchise mode here on the channel. Let's do it. Saints and Chiefs from Arrowhead from KC. So this one should be fireworks. Week number 3 here at Arrowhead Stadium. Chiefs and Saints, and Spencer Rattler, what a surprise, has been the best quarterback in all of football through the first 2 weeks of the regular season. And I will make the case Chris Olave has been the best receiver, even though he's only played 1 game so far this year. Again, Olave with 5 touchdowns in that 1 game and over 200 yards, more than what Mike Evans has done for the Saints in 2 games. Chris Olave, again, has done more in just 1. And that's how good this Saints offense is. And just imagine what this team is capable of going down the stretch here of the 2026 season. And again, we are just in week 3, and the Saints are already putting up all-time numbers to start the season, and now they'll get a chance to play another high-powered offense in the Kansas City Chiefs, and there is Patrick Mahomes, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, of course, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, 630 yards so far this year, 6 touchdowns and no interceptions. Here come the Chiefs from their own 28-yard line. Mahomes, quick hitter. This is how they play. Get the ball out and get it out in a hurry. That is a completion to Hollywood Brown. 2nd and 2, Mahomes over the top. There is their Travis Kelce replacement who just retired last season. It is Jared Wiley for the first down for Kansas City. Mahomes on a 1st and 10. Got time in the pocket. Now he'll step up. Mahomes not afraid to run. He will slide down before making contact with Demario Davis. It's a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Mahomes looking to his left. That ball is caught. Romeo Richards right there, but instead Mahomes squeezes it in to Rashee Rice. 2nd and 6 for Kansas City. Mahomes quickly finds his backup tight end. It is Adam Troutman. And Troutman is in the end zone for Kansas City. What a drive orchestrated by Patrick Mahomes. As now here come the New Orleans Saints and the Cock Commander, Spencer Rattler. All-time numbers so far to start this season: 795 yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Here he comes from the 32-yard line. We're going to start things off on the ground. It's going to be Kendre Miller in the I form. Look at Miller run. Really making a case to be a big-time player on this team, even when Nick Chubb comes back from injury in week number 5. 3rd and 8 for Rattler. He looks to his left, and he finds Mike Evans. It's going to be 4th down. New Orleans goes for it from their own 43-yard line, trusting in the offense, and we get it. Chris Olave works towards the sidelines for the first down. It's now a 2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. Rattler goes play action to his left. Who else? He squeezes it in to Chris Olave for the first down to the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and goal New Orleans. Handoff Kendre Miller. Can he get there? He does. Kendre Miller up the gut for 10 yards. It's a touchdown for the Saints. And again, I have not been more impressed with anyone on this team other than Kendre Miller. He has been incredible for us this season. And what is Patrick Mahomes doing? I'm serious. We'll take it. Kool-Aid McKinstry going to take this one back to the house on the interception for a touchdown. But I don't know why Mahomes tried to throw it to Rashee Rice when he was literally blanketed by Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's an interception for a touchdown for the Saints. They have taken a 14-7 lead, which is kind of a weird one because it was practically just handed to us. I'm not complaining, but again, just kind of a weird circumstance right there. You don't see a player of the caliber of Patrick Mahomes make that mistake. Anyways, the Chiefs pick up the first down. Mahomes drew New Orleans off sides. Harrison Phillips jumps. It doesn't matter. Kansas City will take the yards on the play. 2nd and 5, Mahomes looks to his right. There's Troutman, same receiver who, of course, caught the touchdown earlier. And Kansas City is building together a drive after they have fallen back down 7, thanks to that Mahomes pick 6. So 3rd and 2 for Kansas City from the 32-yard line. It's going to be a toss to the right to Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, Willie Gay was there. Instead, Pacheco breaks it, and he's got the first down. 2nd and 12 from the 30. Mahomes over the top. Got a man. Beat our safety, or really caught our safety lacking in Romeo Richard. It's Xavier Worthy for 6. And this game is tied at 14. Spencer Rattler in the offense back on the field. Rattler looking over the top. Chris Olave. I mean, he's by far, no doubt about it, the best receiver in football. I mean, no doubt about it. Goes up and gets that post route one-on-one. 2nd and 4 for Rattler. He looks to Mike Evans. First down to the 22. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Again, from that 22-yard line, Rattler looking to throw quick out route to Chris Olave. And Olave picks up 9.5. Kendre Miller would pick up 1 yard on a run, setting up for a 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Rattler looks to Mike Evans, who has had a prominent role in this offense. He picks up 9.5 down to the 1 yard line. But now a 3rd and 2 from the 3. Rattler looks to throw. He swings it to his right, and Jerome Ford gets it. The former Cincinnati Bearcat by way of Alabama gets in the end zone, and Jerome Ford makes it 21-14 Saints. Good ball, good catch. It's too easy. 21-14 is now our score. Cameron Dicker now boots one deep for New Orleans as the Chiefs will take this one out, and there's a good return by Kansas City. The Chiefs are going to have excellent field positioning, spinning his way down to the 31-yard line. The Chiefs have gifted Patrick Mahomes one of the shortest fields imaginable, and now Mahomes will find Adam Troutman on the out route for a gain of 12 yards down to the 19. Kansas City, of course, now in the red zone. 2nd and 6, Mahomes. Oh, McKinstry should have had pick number 2. Instead, that one falls incomplete. 3rd and 6, and that's what's going to happen. Patrick Mahomes is going to make you pay. Here's the thing about Patrick Mahomes. Again, if you don't take advantage of the few mistakes he makes, you're not going to be in a great spot at the end of the game. That's all I'm saying. That was, yes, a Chris Collinsworth quote, or I tried at least. But anyways, New Orleans pushing the ball downfield with limited time left in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Rattler looking to throw, trying to extend the play, rolling to his right. He finds Chris Olave. Nobody's remotely close to him. Olave pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line, but a 1st and goal now for New Orleans. Olave, 6 catches, 128 yards already. 1st and goal, Rattler to his left. He goes right back to him. Why not? Chris Olave gets in his 7th catch of the day. He's got over 130 yards receiving, and we still haven't hit halftime. 28-21 is our score. Rattler to Olave, the 1-2 punch here in New Orleans for the foreseeable future. Mahomes and the Chiefs back with the football, though. There is a completion to Rashee Rice. A minute left in the half for Kansas City from the 48-yard line. Mahomes looks over the middle. That ball is caught. Adam Troutman has really made an impact so far tonight. He has outgained and outcaught Jared Wiley so far. 2nd and inches, Mahomes swings it to the former Rutgers Scarlet Knight and Isaiah Pacheco down to the 18-yard line. Here comes a 2nd and 10, 40 seconds to go. Mahomes looks over the middle. Ball is caught. Xavier Worthy has got the first down to the 5-yard line. So a goal-to-go opportunity now for Kansas City, and Mahomes looks over the top and finds Hollywood Brown for 6. And the Chiefs have now tied this game up at 28 apiece, but did you leave too much time on the board for Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints? Well, here we go. 25 seconds. Rattler finds Chris Olave down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Rattler out the gun, looking to throw. Spencer Rattler going to take a shot. Chris Olave, why not? Olave now with 176 yards in the first half. Spencer Rattler is 15 for 15 throwing the football. 15 seconds to go. Another completion for Rattler. He finds Kendre Miller down to the 18-yard line. Again, 16 for 16 passing. 1st and 10, Rattler to his left. 17 for 17. It's only a gain of 4, but he finds Mike Evans from the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6, Spencer Rattler, quick out route. That is JSN's first catch of the game. He gets out of bounds. We've got 6 seconds to go. Gotta hit something quick. Rattler finds Olave, but he's brought down at the 3-yard line. We're gonna call that timeout, and we're gonna play it smart. We get the football to start the second half, so I'm fine taking the chip shot field goal here with Dicker the kicker from literally 19 yards out. I'm fine with it, because again, we get the ball back again with a 3-point lead. I'm fine with it. New Orleans up 31-28. Spencer Rattler, I believe, is 18 for 18 throwing the football in the first half. So now New Orleans playing with this 3-point cushion on a 3rd and 2 from the 42-yard line. Rattler looks to throw to Kendre Miller, and Miller can't haul it in. Hits his helmet, hits his hands. It's Rattler's first incompletion of the game. We go for it from our own 42-yard line, and Miller gets stood up. He gets maybe a yard, but he's short. Kansas City takes over possession of the football from the 43. Mahomes looks to his left. That ball's picked. It's Melton as Mahomes just underthrows Rashee Rice. A huge swing in this game. New Orleans back with it on a 3rd and 12. Empty gun look. Rattler gets it to Chris Olave for the first down to the 47-yard line. Now a 3rd and 3 from the 46. Rattler looking to throw. Still looking. Scrambling to his right. He finds Mike Evans. Evans has it, and he shrugs off a man. Mike Evans is in. Too big, too physical, too strong. It's a 46-yard touchdown for Mike Evans as the Saints go now up by 10, 38-28. Patrick Mahomes back with the football. That ball's picked again. Mahomes once more looking for Rashee Rice, but Darnell Savage reads it all the way. The first-year Saint makes a huge play and gets the Saints the offense the football back yet again, and we're up by 10. 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Rattler looking to throw. He's got the 3rd-string tight end, Ian Thomas, for a gain of 18 yards to the 17. Here comes a 2nd and 6. Rattler looking to throw. He's got time. Looking for Mike Evans. He's got it. Evans with an easy score. His 2nd of the game. What a season so far for Mike Evans. Don't try to punch the referee. Okay, nice. Mike Evans makes it a 45-28 lead for New Orleans. Cameron Dicker boots it deep again for New Orleans, and Kansas City fumbles the football. Everything going the right way for the Saints. They have another short field at the 22. Rattler play action fake to his left. Mike Evans has got it. Down to the 2-yard line. Rattler 357 with 4 touchdowns tonight. 3rd and goal handoff. Jerome Ford, get in there. Jerome Ford with the score makes it now pretty much an insurmountable lead for the New Orleans Saints. It is 52-28, and the turnovers have just killed Kansas City. This 3rd quarter has been crazy. Again, we started the quarter 31-28. It's very reminiscent of that Bengals game in week 1 where New Orleans just takes over after they get out the halftime locker rooms. There's Mike Evans yet again. Again, what a season Mike Evans is having in his first year away from Tampa Bay. It's a 2nd and 7 from the 19-yard line. Spencer Rattler looking to throw. He will dump it off to Kendre Miller, but there's a first down to the 10-yard line. And what a 3rd quarter for New Orleans. 21 points. It's a 52-28 game now in favor of the Saints. And now if you're the Saints, I mean, this is your chance to absolutely bury this Chiefs team. 4th and 2, we're going. And Spencer Rattler finds JSN, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. I mean, Njigba hasn't really done much this season. He is on the depth chart the 2nd receiver, but Mike Evans just has had a bigger impact on this team so far. But there is JSN getting into the end zone. It's now a 59-28 lead for New Orleans. They are up by 31 points. It's just getting out of hand at this point, and there's another fumble. Wow, they put a different guy back there. It is Kansas City. They put their backup running back and Denario Wilcox. And there goes Demario Davis knocking the ball out. This is still the starting offense for New Orleans. Jerome Ford picks up 9.5 down to the 2-yard line. Rattler now 31 for 36 for 403 yards. 2nd and inches handoff. Kendre Miller gets in the end zone yet again. 66-28 is now the score. It has been all New Orleans tonight. And that's kind of how they have been around the league so far this season. New Orleans has been dominant. They're up 66-28 against one of the better teams in all of the league, a team that lost the AFC Championship game in back-to-back years to the Baltimore Ravens, but again, a very capable Chiefs squad. And there's another fumble. Isaiah Pacheco tries to hurdle a man, instead he fumbles, and Jerome Baker just picks the ball up. So New Orleans puts the offense back on the field. It is officially time for the bench unit or the second unit to come out. And we're just going to run with Braden Ricard here, the fourth string back. Look at him go. The former Wisconsin Badger, Braden Ricard. It's now a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. And look at Ricard go. He is off to the races, untouched 47 yards all the way to the house. I mean, this is an absolute meltdown from the Kansas City Chiefs, the biggest loss Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid have ever suffered. Brandon Ricard makes it a 73-28 game. The Chiefs would get a pity garbage time field goal from Harrison Butker to take their point total to 31 points, but in the end, it is a 42-point victory for the New Orleans Saints here on the road in Kansas City. They win this one again 73-31. You could have not asked for a better start to the season for the New Orleans Saints than what they have actually got. And again, we are looking at all-time territory with the way this offense has been producing. I'm looking at the 2001 St. Louis Rams. I'm looking at the 2007 New England Patriots. We're looking at the 2013 Broncos. We're looking at the 2021 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's where this Saints team is, and it's going to be something to watch. Folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 48 of the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. If you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.